Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. I almost said La Mulana, even though I haven't played that game in like a week and a half. So last time, we explored the sewers of the Sarn slums, the marketplace, and the warehouse, or warehouses, and we found 3 hidden stashes containing various platinum busts. Today, we're going to be turning in that quest to Hargan.
The Beatles poet could hide us spoils from chitters, but not from us, eh? I knew you was the Exile for the job. I'm sure you've been more than compensated already from Victario's stockpiles, but here's a little extra. Care of something I found under a dead man's bed. Why? Just because I like you.
He found a passive skill point and 2 respec points under some guy's bed. Makes a ton of sense. It'll actually make more sense after the next patch when the passive skill point rewards will actually be an item you have to click to activate. Where are we spending this point? Yeah, we'll still work our way up towards the Marauder starting area. What else? We're done there.
You looking sharp?
Let's talk to some people today. We haven't done this in a few days.
I was Clarissa's guardian angel back in Oriath. Put food on the table in return for a bit of light work. I try to keep her out of trouble as best I can here, but Sarn's full of secrets, and Clarissa's full of curiosity. She's just so ample, is our Marimore. In my mind, you'll find no saucier specimen of womanhood. It's the tattoos and that fancy talk she does. Intoxicating. She's a cool one, though.
Ample, huh? Yeah, that's an adjective to describe words. That's an adjective to describe somebody.
I can't imagine what that poor bastard's been through. It's a miracle Gregor hasn't completely lost his mind. Granted, he's lost 1 or 2 pieces along the way, but there's still plenty that's worth listening to.
Yeah, Grigor is the one all the way over there on the left side of this area that is missing various parts of his body. Yeah.
Gravesius is the mailed and bloodied right hand of Dominus. And I thought the Templar were meant to be spiritual men of deepest humanity. You notice the sarcasm in my tone, right? Had to smuggle a fellow out of Theopolis once. Got a bit too friendly with
Okay.
Gravesius is the mailed and bloodied right hand of Dominus. And I thought the Templar were meant to be spiritual men of deepest humanity. You notice the sarcasm in my tone, right? Had to smuggle a fellow out of Theopolis once. Got a bit too friendly with Gravesius's wife, he did. Every blackguard was out on the streets looking for him. So I had to think lateral-like. We took to the drains and didn't put our heads above the pavement until we sniffed the sea. A grubby, bloody job it was, but worth it for the coin he paid. You want a piece of Gravesius? Sometimes the only way up is down.
Alright. Had to give that last conversation piece about Grievous a second read, but it worked. Just doing the usual shopping for chromatic orbs. I'm going to start doing this off screen probably before I start the episodes in the future. We got a cleaver last time. I don't think this is actually going to be better than either thing we're using. 10 to 15. Well, let's see. 320 DPS on cleave. That's less on cleave. Is it less on double strike too? 387 or 405. Alright, so that's not better than one we have. Let's go ahead and get our chromatic orb. Sell these random boots I picked up somewhere along the way. And more crap into my stash. At some point I will end up going through this and making it a little bit neater. Until then, it shall remain a complete and utter mess. Go there, and you go there. Perfect. Large hybrid flask, that would have been good had I had mana. And summon skeletons and split arrow. Not going to use either one of those. Drop off our ingredients. And I think that's it for that. Let's see, what are we doing today? We could do the Gemling Queen, head down into Solaris Temple, which I believe is what I said we were going to do this episode. Or sever the right hand by assassinating General Gravicius.
You getting by? Gravicius is the mailed and
Gravicius.
bloody right hand.
But as I said, we're going to the Solaris Temple today. What waypoints do I have to make use of? Alright. Let's make that party. Solaris Temple. I think I spelled that correctly. Probably not. I actually did. Hey, I did. Alright. Go to the waypoint. Head to the marketplace. And we'll work our way towards the Solaris Temple. Ideally, I'd have the next closest waypoint, but you gotta work with what you got. May or may not be obvious, this episode's also now, or should be available in 1080p. I was really tempted to throw in something sort of like 1080p to say what it was in, but I just thought of that, I don't know. It just didn't seem to fit right. I was going to open the episode like, welcome to Path of Exile, now in glorious 1080p with the echo effect and stuff, but nah. I just kind of decided against it. And we're going to be killing lots of stuff on our way over there. We should be getting to some... what am I trying to say here? That's the catacombs. Haven't been there, but I believe that's an optional area. I may not actually end up doing these in 1080p. I don't know why, but I can get a couple little spikes of frame rate lag. It could just be the fact that I have a browser open and it's one of the plugins is doing something in the background. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. If it's only a little blip here and there from the browser, which I'm actually going to Alt-Tab very quickly and close. Right, no. There we go. Let's head to the Battlefront. Come on, loading screen. I'm going to answer this guy as soon as I load in. There we go. And presumably he used the waypoint. Ah, there's Cyclone in action. I think I have it as well. I'm not using it as one of my main skills, though. And the other dude died. Let's drop a waypoint. Let's get this mage. Let's try not to die, which I may end up doing anyway. Yay for life gain on hit. Alright, waypoint's gotta be right here somewhere. There it is. Love that leap slime. Oh. Yeah, one of the problems I have with this game, not really a problem necessarily, but just one of those things that kind of happens, whenever someone summons skeletons for the first time, I lag. I was like, oh great, something's going wrong again. It's like, no, it's just skeletons being summoned. It happens to me too when I'm running solo. I have a witch who's going down the necromancy route. Cyclone. Haha. Stop running, and we will wail away and kill this guy. Nothing good. Loot, damn it, give me loot. Almost a chromatic orb with that Elgin foil. Where's my lightning resist sitting at? 71%. I was like, oh, maybe I should swap a lightning ring in. I don't know what it's sitting at. Oh, apparently it's sitting pretty well. Alright, we'll kill you, and then we'll leap slam to the other thing, and we'll kill the other thing. Words, god damn it. I haven't had trouble with words in a while. Today I evidently shall. Lots and lots of stuff to kill here in the Battlefront. All humans, too. We really haven't fought much in the way of humans. Everything's generally undead. Do I have an aura or something I could throw up? I always feel kind of bad. I'm like the only person ever running around without something running aura-wise. And so much for humans. Now we're fighting floating animated banners and ribbons and whatever. And these guys just have an insane amount of hit points. I know I'm doing a decent amount of damage. I'm doing a lot more than my ranger is at this point. My ranger is just badly in need of a new bow, but the only new bows I'm finding are slow weapons, like 1 attack per second bows. I've been using a 1.5, and going back and forth, it seems horribly, horribly slow. I don't think anyone's using a shield, or a spirit shield anyway. Finally, the Solaris Temple.
It seems there's glory in the old empire yet.
There's the Solaris Temple and the Lunaris Temple, I believe. Both are pretty freaking huge, sprawling areas. And in that... not having trouble with words, just can't think of what I want to say. They are huge areas, and this one's not quite as bad, but the other one, it's like everything kind of blends into everything else. Attempting to summon a totem. There we go. Took a few tries. They cast fairly slow, and if you interrupt it, it stops. The range on it seems to be pretty... or is it just... I don't know. Spamming potions. Let's do it. Spam all the potions. Coat. Let's open the chest, because why not? Don't need a mana flask. Now we got stuff here to kill. And we'll kill this last one for the hell of it. And now we'll move onward. I'm surprised that the Templar is using... the Arc. My witch also has that, and it seems to be pretty mana intensive. I don't know if he could be using blood magic or something like that. Again, so close on that 3-link that you need for the chromatic orb. I'm gonna end up saying so close on anything with red, green, and blue slots on it. Doesn't matter if it's linked, how it's linked, if it's even close link-wise. Alright. I'm not touching the door that time. I'm just gonna take a step back and let him open it. Mr. Tibbs bit the dust. Good thing it's not hardcore. And a little... Okay, stop. Freezing, damn it. Alright, now here's where the whole huge sprawling area thing I was mentioning comes into effect. We get like 4 ways to go already. 3. I guess granted 2 of them go into the same door. Whatever. What I might do at some point too is pick up a cleave gem. So it's nice to have a proper AoE rather than a cone, so when you're completely surrounded, it's not... you're hitting everything as opposed to just what's in front of you. Like cleave, yeah, cleave is pretty good. I'd rather hit everything. Lightning strike won't do it, cyclone would, but I think that's fairly low damage. I don't know. For now, we shall beat away on this infernal seal. Hopefully not die, despite having health on hit. Fortunately, my fire resistance isn't all cut out to be. Cut up to be. I don't know. Stuff. Oh look, more junk that no one's gonna want. The doors in this place are just a complete pain in the ass. Hey, we got a level at least. That's good. We're at a kind of boring part, though. It's like just going through a bunch of strength nodes to get to another part of the tree. No exciting stuff for a few levels. Once we get to that area, though, it's gonna be freaking awesome. What are we? A couple points away. 4, 5, 6, depending on which route I actually go. I don't know if I'm going to cut through the resist or if I'm going to go up around. Gotta see what my stuff will end up being later on. Extra 30% fire resist will be nice. The other way I'll get an extra 5 health per node. It's 10 health per node, or 10 strength, so 5 health per node. It'll be an extra 10 health going the other way. And with the plus stuff, it'll end up being like an extra 40 health overall. Yeah, that's a tough call. Oh my god, again, so close! What are my resists actually at, too, for that matter? Fire resist, 8. That might be another thing I pick up early and just respec out of later if I need to. Decide I want the extra health over the resistances. 27, nah. Can we go this way or is this a dead end? That's a dead end. So yeah, huge sprawling map, and you go off in a long direction and find, oh look, it's a dead end. Yay. I'm also way over leveled for this place, which kind of sucks. What can you do? And let's cleave around, because why the hell not? And now let's get on the boss rare elite, and I died horribly. Oh my god. And this is why I do the Let's Play series on softcore. And let's run. That named probably dropped something totally awesome and I wasn't there to get it. That's the way these things tend to go. But what can you do? Other than not die in the first place. Or he's still alive. That works. It's still alive. I don't know if I'd call it a who. I will take a superior greater flask. And apparently we'll open a town portal instead of the other thing. Orbit... yeah. Anyway. We have... no, we didn't wander to dead end. Did we? I don't know why we're over here. Was that a dead end? It looks like it goes onward. It does not. It's a trick. It's a big open chasm. Empty place you don't want to fall or jump into. Stuff. Ah, great. More statues. Oh, for the love of God, I'm not touching the doors anymore. And of course, watch no one else touches the doors either. That's the way these things tend to go. 30% cold ring, I will grab that. I might... that or a different ring. I gotta look and see. I might actually try Orb of Chancing... yeah. Oh my God, words today. Sheesh. I might try Orb of Chancing that. I think it's sapphire rings that can potentially be a unique. I should have a bunch of them. Do I have any with me? 30% ring is the one to do it on. Oh, it's inventory. I don't have one on me. Maybe we'll find one, who knows. Ah, see, I wanted to touch the door, but I managed to stop myself at the last second. That time I touched it, and it got closed. I'm just gonna not... just... I'm walking away. Solaris Temple level 2. I believe there are 3 levels. Yay. Ah, whenever will I learn? Spamming potions does not have any additional benefit to using one and letting it go its course. Unless the second flask, they're not potions, they're flasks. It's the potion flasks, or whatever. So close! Oh my God! I don't think I have one, but if you have one that's like instant recovery or something like that, it's a little... it will override with the instant recovery or extra and low life, so you can override it or get the benefits from a different one, but 2 of the same ones don't do anything. Come on, good loot. I don't know if these names actually drop decent stuff when they're just randoms in dungeons. I know the end bosses, Brutus, Mervale, Val, all those are actually able to, but... yeah, I have it out for pots, but that isn't apparent. They just actually have the chance to drop loot, so I open them. What's the actual damage on Cyclone? 83 damage per second. I don't know. Cyclone's kind of unique since it's affected by your movement speed. If you're slower, you'll hit in a more concentrated area. Or is it slower? I forget exactly how it works. Being too fast actually can end up hurting you because you move quicker, so I think you get less complete spins off. So you're slower, you get more complete spins, and each half spin is a hit, I believe is how it works. So, oh, damn it, again, it's so close. Must sell chain. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Chain belt, maybe? Jade amulet, plus dexterity. Junk, don't want it. I think that the stats go up to plus 30, just like the resists do. Pots, die. Ooh, another named boss guy. No, just a very large one. So now I gotta look up how Cyclone actually works. I watched a video from someone explaining it yesterday, and I don't remember. I know speed does affect it, I'm just not entirely... I don't remember exactly how. And we have run to a dead end. It's the story of my life in this place. That's what usually tends to happen. And it's annoying. Oh, you must die. He tried to shoot me. And I dropped a whetstone for someone. I'm sure they'll be happy about that. Let's just spin around. Another kind of annoying thing about it, you can't change what direction you're spinning, so if you spin in a bad place, you might screw yourself over big time. Now you spin into a pack of exploding squids or something later on, it's like, oh god, why? Why did I do this? And then things go horribly wrong and you die. And if you're on hardcore, you cry a lot because dying sucks. Even though you're playing hardcore, it's not if it happens, but rather when it happens. I will take that scroll because I have been dropping town portals like crazy and I'm running low. I'm gonna be one of these guys selling chaotic or chaos orb for town portal scroll stack, or I should just... On that note, I should just try and buy a portal gem. That would be nice. I don't have to worry about scrolls anymore. But one thing I want to seriously end up do soon is start finding life gear. My ranger is about the same level as this. I think maybe 33. My ranger has like 1500 health. And I think I have more health nodes. So like, yeah. If this were hardcore, this... well, I would have died and been out of it already. How many deaths do I have, for that matter? 6 times. I was expecting it to be a little worse, honestly. Solaris Temple level 3. The final level. How bad could this possibly be? What dangers lie ahead for us to face? Who knows? Let's find out. I know. I've been here a number of times in the past. And there's something alive over there still. Pots. That's what... I don't know if Cyclone will actually work as a hardcore build if you take that as like your primary skill. It seems like it would be fun, but I don't see it as a thing you want to be using later on. I was like, oh crap, I clicked towards an enemy? Well, yeah. Now you're gonna die for it. Earlier on, I could see it definitely being fun if you focus properly on, like, adding stuff to it. What does it actually do damage-wise? Offhand does stuff. I don't know if it would be better off, like, added physical, added elemental, stuff like that. I'm sure just a bunch of added damage would be the ideal way to go about it. Oh my god, I got a rare finally. Probably not gonna use it. We haven't named. Ooh, I wouldn't have minded ninjaing that. Oh, yeah, great. So I get a rare item finally, and it's like a level 3 item. 4 to 9, does have added damage, adds 8 to 17. It is actually it would be better if I had skill gems elsewhere to use. It's a little disappointing. Find something that's actually an upgrade and I can't use it because of skill gems. I'll need to go shopping and look for a pair of boots with some red links, I guess. Or a weapon, something. I know that slot-wise, I'm only going to have one thing that will have 6 links. That'll be the chest piece. Or potentially have 6 links. Two-handed weapons also do, but I'm dual-wielding, so I don't have 2 weapons. Or, I don't have a two-handed weapon. So I'm going to have to deal with what I find, basically. Stop moving around. Rare armor. I will grab that. Ninja'd. I don't want it, actually. Whatever. Can't use it. Don't want it. And now watch, no one else is going to pick the thing up. I'd like to take the high and mighty road on named rare loot and stuff, but it's become very apparent from playing that most people don't play nice when it comes to loot. If it's on the ground when the timer wears off, they're grabbing it. Especially in randoms. If I'm playing with someone regularly, then I'd say, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense to play nice, share, split stuff up. When it's just a bunch of random people who don't really give a crap about what you do, yeah. I'm less inclined to care. I'm stuck on that guy and do not like it. Oh, this should be a fun fight. We got a bunch of rares and a big guy who's not a rare. I'm about to die again. I really need an instant flask too. I really need more health. That is like the top thing. And we have another dead end. Why, game? Why? Why must you do this to us? All we want to do is find the end of the Solaris Temple, where epic battles shall commence. The funny thing about Cyclone is it's kind of like yawning. One person does it, and then it's like someone else has to do it as well. I'm going this way. Quicksilver flask. Hey, a waypoint. What's this? I see a green thing. Lady Diala.
You are not a cockroach. Strange. Inundated with cockroaches I am. Black ones, 4 limbs, nasty, spiky things. Are you spiky? If so, my ribbons will pluck your spines. Malachi liked spines. Liked my spine. Pretty spine. Bejeweled and bountiful. Enough to make an empire weep. Do you weep, not a cockroach? I do. Tears are infinite. Why, on this very day I found a new reason to cry. The ribbons are order. Clean and polish. Serve and protect. When those cockroaches crawled in, swarmed through the cracks, the ribbon spool is taken. Stolen. The black ones want them, my ribbons. Want to wrap the city in black ribbons. Find the spool, not a cockroach. Look to my doorstep, where the ribbons crush cockroaches yet. Bring the spool, and I will find gratitude for you.
Alright, so she wants a ribbon spool. She's kind of a freaky one. She's got like spikes sticking out of her head, and she mentioned Malagoro, and he's apparently some crazy scientist experimenting guy or whatever. On that note, we're at 36 minutes already. So, I'm going to be heading back to Sarn encampment. I don't know why I didn't just go through the town portal. Decided I wanted to take the waypoint, apparently. He must be in a party with this player. I guess that would explain why. I'll drop the guy a waypoint quick for him to get down here. I'm going back to the encampment. Next time, we'll look into this whole a ribbon spool, not a cockroach thing that, but what the hell's her name? I don't remember her name. Diala. And from there, we shall move on with the ribbon spool quest. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, and/or subscribe as I lose my voice, and have a great day.